Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand, home sweet home.
Hello lovely people!
Hello!
We are back in New Zealand
Yes.
And we're going on a road trip.
We are indeed. So we're just heading to the Tongariro National Park. We might do some of the Tongariro crossing, just a little piece, because we're not big hiking people.
Yeah.
Although we love being out in nature, even though it's a little chilly.
It is
I'm in a
little
t-shirt.
chilly. This morning we left from Auckland. We're driving through the middle of the North Island to the National Park, and we're going to end this adventure in Wellington.
Yes.
So come with us on an adventure.
Woohoo! Well, I have to say, after 5 months of travel, it's really nice being back in New Zealand for a patch and seeing all this lovely countryside. New Zealand is really green. We're super lucky to live here.
I'm loving the autumn colours. It's getting a bit cold though, but it's still lovely. Let's get gas. Notorious one-way bridge. New Zealand is known for them. Well, here we are at our first stop, the Timber Trail. Now this is an epic trail suitable for mountain biking and hiking. It can take multiple days and there is campsites along the way. We're not going to go do the whole thing today, we're just going to go for a bit of a walk, stretch our legs and see some of it, and maybe return one day with our bikes.
And we are off. Our bikes may be stuck in purgatory, locked away in storage, but our legs are working. Shimmy, shimmy. Howdy, howdy, come on.
This first section is regenerative pine, which is an important part of New Zealand's sustainability future. You can really smell the fresh pine in the air. It's a lovely smell.
So I'm just reading here that apparently you can find volcanic rocks scattered around this area. It's actually from the Taupo supervolcano eruption, which happened 1800 years ago. So you can find pumice and something called ignimbrite. Very interesting.
Oh, it responded. We've hiked through for about 20-25 minutes now, and we're sort of slowly climbing a little bit higher up into this sort of farmlands. But we see a ridge ahead, so we're wondering if that could be a good endpoint for this little walk. Hopefully there's something cool. Afternoon.
Aww. As still as gargoyles. The Waka or fantail is, I think, one of the most beautiful New Zealand native birds. They fly in a really elegant way. It reminds me a little bit of a swallow. Also, a little fun fact, some Māori believe that if a fantail flies into your house, that is an omen of death. So if one tries to get in the car as we're driving off, we'll speed off, I think. Well, comrades, that leads us to the end of this little walk. We have the entrance to Fangorn Forest behind us and the Kingdom of Gondor to this side. So this is for the people that only know two things about New Zealand, Lord of the Rings and the All Blacks.
I love it. Wow, that was really lovely. We hiked for over an hour, we really stretched our legs. Now we're going to head to the lodge, and I'm getting quite hungry, so I have to get some food too. Got a little area to sit. There's an outdoor bathtub. but the privacy's a bit questionable. Maybe you want to wear togs for that one. I'll show you inside the room, it's really lovely. We've got a couch, we've got a lovely bed, TV, nice big heavy blinds. It's feeling warm in here already. And in here is just a little shower and toilet. So this is going to be cozy and really nice. What do you think, sweetheart?
Well chosen, Timothy. Gold star.
Yeah, and only about 92 New Zealand dollars, and we had $50 of points, so it only cost us 42 bucks. Slay. I think it's time we go get some dinner because I'm absolutely starving.
Yep, I'm hungry at the moment, not hangry, but it's a fine line. So let's not play with fire, let's get some food.
Indeed.
Wayfarer's Pilsner, and you went for the hazy ale?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the mountain burger, which comes with a mountain of chips, so it was pretty good. We got beef, tomato, mayo, lettuce.
Falafel burger and polenta chips.
Yum.
Yeah.
That was good.
Nice beetroot relish.
Yum. I love beetroot. Reminds me of the kiwi burger.
That's good. Oh, the best way to end the night is with some nice cheese and crackers. Check this out. Oh. And best part, New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, Lake Chalice. Cheers.
Cheers. That is so good.
That is the good stuff. Good night. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've just got some pies. We're fueling up for the rest of the day because we're going to go on a little walkie.
Yeah, we slept really well. The cabin was lovely.
Awesome.
And we are now in the desert. The plants have completely changed.
Yep. It looks like we're in Nevada or something.
It does.
This is Tongariro National Park. It's a pretty cool place in central North Island.
Yeah, so we're going to go for a nice walk today. We're not going to do the whole crossing, but we'll go on a nice adventure. We'll bring you with us.
Let's eat.
I've been craving pies. All over Asia, there just aren't pies, so it's the first thing I did when I got back to New Zealand is I had a pie. Half the fun of a road trip is when you see something cool, you pull over and you stop and you check it out, like this crazy bridge. And under it we go! Whee!
My toxic trait is I really like forcing Tim to listen to full musical soundtracks while we're on road trips. We're currently listening to Spring Awakening, such a goodie.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was an independent project called, what's called Epic, which is a retelling of the Odyssey. Very good, only half of it's out so far, but yeah, it's brilliant. What will be next? Maybe Phantom of the Opera, Les Mis.
Oh yeah. I'm slowly getting into it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
One of these days my ass is going to get divorced. Emblem of New Zealand, sheep. All the sheep. So many sheep. Shoop. Okay, this is what we're doing, the Waitonga Falls Walk. It's 4 kilometers, 1.5 hours, piece of cake. Let's do it.
Let's go!
Right, let's go. I love a good bushwalk in New Zealand.
We're climbing higher and higher. I had thought we were going to do a bit of desert and a bit of woods, but it seems like we're mainly doing woods.
Might open out into a clearing, who knows?
Yeah, and we're in the foothills of that massive mountain you saw earlier. Yo! Now that is a view! Woo!
This is a really unique biome. And to top it all off, there's a little watering hole so you can take a dip at this point. Not sure I'd dare on a cold day like this, but it's crisp, it's not freezing, so it's kind of perfect actually for a hike.
It always fascinates me when you get to the top of a mountain, all the trees end and these shrubs begin. And the reason being is when it snows, it covers all of this around here, right up to the tree lines, and it's only these plants that can survive. But when it's in autumn like it is now, you can see all the beautiful grasses and all the different colours. Now onwards to the waterfall. Oh ho ho, I think this is it, the waterfall.
Well, you probably can't see much due to the glare of the sun.
No.
There's a really tall waterfall behind us. It's rather majestic and lovely.
Yeah, and the sun is just peeking up over the top of where the waterfall comes out, and it's so bright, I don't think any camera lens can capture that, but it's really cool, you have to trust us.
Yeah, I expected one of those small waterfalls that are kind of worth the effort, kind of not, but this
Yeah.
one is rather grand. It's worth the hike.
Yeah.
As the saying goes, you can't beat Wellington on a good day, and how true is that? Look at this, absolute stunner. This is New Zealand's capital city, and it's one of the only cities I can imagine myself living in outside of Auckland. There's a really cool feel, quite stylish, worldly, a little hipster I dare say. Very, very cool city indeed. Now the plan for today is just to walk along the waterfront here, maybe get a bite to eat, maybe go to Te Papa, which is the National Museum. The best part of Te Papa, it is free.
So the reason we're in Wellington is actually to catch up with family, which we've done, and it was awesome. We wanted to make sure we saw everyone while we're in New Zealand because we're going back to Europe so soon. But we had a great night. We went out to an awesome restaurant called Loretta's.
Sharing plates, it was divine, wasn't it?
So good. And then we ended up out at some like fiesta, like celebration
Alvario
nightclub
is the name of
event.
the club, yeah.
Yeah, which we just had a great night. We did shots and we had a total hoot. But today we've got nothing on the schedule other than being tourists, so it's going to be fun. It's funny, it doesn't matter what country you travel to, you'll always find a bridge with a whole bunch of locks. Yeah. Locked to it with people's names written on it. So apparently you can smell the kiwi here. Oh, that's quite pungent.
So this is a moa, once a large flightless bird that roamed New Zealand, now extinct. It's like a dinosaur. Love a good volcano. Not so fun if you're in its path.
This is a cool installation, I'm enjoying it.
The Māori god of earthquakes and volcanoes is Ruapehu, who's depicted behind us, so he's the one to blame for all the rumbling in New Zealand. But also the hot springs of Aotearoa.
Okay, everyone, drop, cover, and hold if you can, or just hold on.
Earthquake! Well, that earthquake experience was very immersive and a good reminder to screw things down at your home. New Zealand's been through some reasonably bad earthquakes, especially in Christchurch, and the likelihood of earthquakes in Wellington are also quite high, so it's something to always be mindful of. Hello, Governor.
He's got it. Whatever it is, he's got it.
Well, that was a super cool experience seeing the
Amazing museum, yeah.
Yeah, do come and see it. It is free.
Now we're going to head to Cuba Street, which is a shopping street. There's lots of restaurants and cafes. We were going to go to Lord of the Fries, which is a vegan burger place, but we just read that it's permanently closed.
Yeah.
What the heck? That place is amazing.
So we'll have to find something else for lunch.
Yeah, pivot!
Yeah, pivot! So this is the iconic Wellington buckets. Nothing else to say about it. It's just some buckets. Well, as you can see, Cuba Street is filled with lots of quirky shops, used stuff, But unfortunately there is a little bit of a homeless problem at the moment, and there's some relatively agitated people, so we don't really want to have the cameras out and be filming, so I think we're going to move on.
Alright, so we stopped at this cool Argentinian cafe and we got empanadas. So mine is cheese and spinach.
Ooh, that looks good.
All that cheesy goodness. Oh, it's so nice and hot. It's delectable.
Last time I was in Wellington for a business trip, I found this cafe and I was coming here every morning for a pastry on my way to a conference, and it was really awesome. And they used to be up the road, so I was thinking, oh, maybe they've closed, but we found them. So yeah, really happy they're still here. Mine is chicken, and it's got cream cheese and it's got spring onion.
This is Zealandia, one of Wellington's greatest highlights in my humble opinion. It's an urban eco-sanctuary and it's in a valley, so it makes for a great bushwalk. It's also a really great place to see New Zealand native birds. So today we're hoping to see a takahe, a flightless bird. If you're really lucky you can find one. There's only about 500 left in the world, which is crazy. I want to see a couple of kaka. I believe they tend to fly in pairs. And I'd really like to see a tuatara, which is an ancient New Zealand lizard. Very, very cool. There's a whole bunch of other stuff too. A kiriru, I'm sure, will make an appearance, that lovely berry eater, and things like the saddleback and tui, of course. Yeah, one of the best parts of New Zealand is our native birds. Kiriru is such a legend, so rotund. I've often thought about getting a tattoo of a kiriru. I think I might do it one day.
You should.
Oh my, we've just spotted a takahe. I'm really excited. They're so rare.
We're gonna go find it.
I learned last time that I was here that one of the reasons they're so endangered is because they're actually really bad maters. They're very fussy when it comes to their sexual partners, so it's a bit of an issue, but all power to your girlfriend.
Just got to see a tuatara. It was a really unique experience seeing it. They were fascinating creatures. And all these kids came up and they were really loud and kicking on the fence, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna run away. But it just stood there, it was fascinated by the people. So we let the kids climb in there and have a look, and yeah, it's cool. Great place to bring your kids. Well, here we have it. We've made it to the top of the dam.
Yes.
And you can see behind me, here is the water, and there is the valley below.
This video has been a nature extravaganza, which we didn't exactly plan, but we're glad it's worked out that way.
Indeed.
That is New Zealand for you. So if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. We really do appreciate your support.
And we've opened up a Patreon as well, so if you're interested in supporting this channel, check it out.
All right, well that's it from us. Up next, it's London Town.
Woohoo!
Ka kite anō.
Bye.